Can I approach several women on the street, add them to my Instagram, and then invite them all to a house party? That was one of the audience members' questions at my Copenhagen event. The short answer is yes, but watch this video to find out how I would exactly do it.
I don't quite know how to phrase this question, but you also talked about social game. Could you elaborate a little about how to put this social scenes together with both cold approach and meeting people in real life, and combining that maybe with the social media and how it all ties together?
Yes, great question. So basically, think about it. Again, I like talking about business. What is your offer? You need to offer something that's better than what they have, right? Of course. So what do they have on a Friday night? Well, it depends on the person, depends on the girl, but most people either do nothing, they watch Netflix, they meet their usual friends, which is not a bad thing, like it's comfortable. So how can you create an offer that people will say yes to? Which doesn't take that much if you think about it in this way. Like if you take leadership, so first step is taking leadership into creating something and then convince other people to follow you, you did a very good step. I think you've done that, Arthur has done that successfully in Copenhagen already, so you guys should talk about it. So think about it from that way. And it also means reflect on, is this a shit offer? You know, like maybe it's not social answer now, but a lot of hot girls, like you telling her, hey, let's go for a date, let's have a coffee, is just a shit offer for her. Because she then sits with you 2 or 3 hours when she could be at a social event where she also talks with you a little bit, but meets someone else and gets good photos and gets to see this event and gets to see this DJ. It's a better offer, right? So think about it always from that point of view. Tilted works because it's a great offer. So how to use social media to do it? Well, first of all, it's again a funnel, so you need enough people. You just have to know the reality. If you do a house party and you invite 40 girls, maybe 20 respond, and some will completely ignore your message, and then maybe 14 say yes, and then 4 flake the days before, and then like 6 show up. It was the same for me on regular parties. As you frame it as cool get together, we have cool music, we've got drinks, first we're gonna go to this sunset spot, then we're gonna home, or blah blah blah, or it's a dinner theme Spanish blah, or it's a costume party, everybody's wearing white, or it's a half cinema, open cinema movie, whatever your audience is, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a party, it can be we all reading one chapter from that book if your whole social circle is into books, for example, or we are literally like cooking together because we're all into cooking. Just the reality is a lot of people won't show up, so you need just a bigger funnel to have an event. I'm rambling on that a bit, we're just trying to catch everything in. So again, meet people on cold approach to have a bigger funnel. If you talk to more girls, you have more options to invite. Then of course, collaborate with other guys. So doing it alone, very difficult. Having other dudes, and that's the beautiful thing, you have a group chat now of guys who want to meet ladies, or know already a bunch of ladies. So you make a rule where, hey, you come and you need to bring at least 2 girls as well. At least 1 so you don't fuck up the ratio, but at least 2, better, because then you help the ratio. So a good party is positive ratio men to women, as in more girls than guys, and a good environment that serves seduction, right? So often, like a techno club is not a great place to get laid, because everybody's just getting high on drugs, and then it's like one big room, and then, okay, maybe there's blowjobs on the bathroom or whatever, but you can't really like sit down with a girl, you can touch really well, just aggressively. Often a house party is also a really shit place to seduce, because it's often just one room, like they don't create a space, like if I would do a house party here, everybody's just stuck in that one room. So I have to think about it differently. So maybe I would turn one room into a shisha lounge. So I would just take the bed into the corner, put all the mattresses in that room so everybody can sit, and then put a shisha in the middle, and that's the red light, and there's another speaker in there with a little oriental music, and that's like the shisha room, right? And then I would put a different music setup here, and then I would put all the drinks here, so that's like the social area, and maybe I create some separation here. So how can I make it a space where people can have highs and lows, like in a positive way, like chill times and funny party times? So yeah, a lot of stuff, but it's stuff to consider.
Right.
I can...
I think it's when we put the wardrobe in the corridor, you were in Pablo.
That was to the gate, right? To go
yeah,
here.
that was the entrance to the corridor to go in the kitchen. kitchen where all the alcohol was.
Yeah.
We built
Right.
a wardrobe, and we took the back of the wardrobe.
They loved it. Yeah, I made a portal. A portal into on the top. Yeah, I made all this shit. I also replaced images. Like there was like boring art in the Airbnb. I took it all down and I printed sensual bodies because I was like, if I subconsciously influence all the women at the party to be positive, sexual, sexy bodies, maybe I can fuck them easier. And that's when I had my first threesome. So I say it worked. And don't get discouraged. Like it's gonna suck in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be cringe. We had cringe parties. We once. Do you remember when we hired violinists? How do you say it? Violinists. And it was just, was it me, you, Liam, me, you, James?
I think it was all guys and just the violin.
Like 5 guys staring at 2 girls playing for like 30 minutes. And like, okay, here's your money. So it's gonna be cringe at the beginning, and then you're still gonna create content that looks good because you're gonna use that content the second time. And it's hopefully gonna snowball. So, what's up?
I was not sure I got the content part.
Okay, I will say it clearly. Make sure when you do any type of event to capture it. So take photos and videos of it, and ideally make somebody responsible for that. So don't rely on your buddies don't just say, yeah guys, you all can take little photos, okay cool, yeah thanks. And the next day it's all gonna be trash. Like you need somebody whose job it is to take good content and who have that constantly in their mind and who constantly think, my job is to make the guys look cool on this party for the next party. My job is to make sure the cool moments are captured so I can use it the next time. Because otherwise, the paradox is the more fun the event is, the worse the content is gonna be because everybody's having a great time and is not looking at their phone, right? So I had amazing events, and then the next week I'm like traveling home and I'm like, all right, and it's like 7 photos of like a watermelon. I'm like, oh yeah, that was before the party got good. Cool, I was enjoying a watermelon. Okay, cool. And then the rest is just in my memory. Fuck, you know?
That's true. The other thing was you talked about inviting 40 girls, 20 response.
Yeah.
If like I invite 40 girls I get from through day game and stuff, then all the girls now have been like at one point maybe they would talk together and they know, okay, you meet him on the street, I met him on the street, and then how you're going to.
Okay, I mean 40 girls, it's gonna be split between, let's say, 4 guys first of all, and then it's gonna be maybe 2 of your coworkers, 2 friends of your friends, 4 girls from day game, 2 girls from Tinder, you know. So it's not 40 that you approached. It can be, but
I was holding a party and I want like possibly like 6 girls showing up. That could be potential, and my friends is not bringing. Then the ratio is already pretty good in my friends, but I don't want to mingle my friends group. But I want to get new flesh in. What do you say?
Yeah. So let's assume girls start talking.
Yeah.
Just own it. You know, it's like, because again, you're a social guy. You're not a sleazy, creepy pickup artist, and they still came to your party. You know, like the girls who don't like you, they didn't come to the party anyway. So they still are like, yeah, and they know if you approach a girl, they know you do it again. So the worst you can do is be apologetic about it or make up some excuse or get shy about it. But if you really own it, it's like, oh yeah, I did approach you, and you, oh yeah, and you, yeah, you all beautiful ladies. How could I not? Anyway, you want a drink? You know, it's like, it's just like, oh, like you take the wind out of the sail. Like, what are they gonna do then? Like, stone you? It's like, yes, I talk to girls when they're hot. You all hot. Congratulations. Welcome to the party. You just have to have that. You own it. That's fine. And then they all like, holy shit, I want to fuck him. Like, you know.
Then Bulgarian. The other question is, you're already talking about Instagram. What about in Denmark we use Facebook? I don't know kind of Facebook is that, and like Snapchat.
Other platforms?
Other platforms,
yeah. If you can forget about them.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. TikTok, no. Facebook, no. Snapchat, not in Europe, and even like.
Some kids use Snapchat.
Some kids, but I've never felt
it feels
like
all these kids. But
just be on Instagram. Instagram is built perfectly for what we're trying to do. Snapchat can be fun, but you're not getting laid more if you're on Snapchat, just Instagram. The best way to meet ladies is cold approach, even in 2025. Now, it does take courage, I get it. You can watch Pascal's journey from being socially anxious to doing his first cold approach here. It's all documented on video. Click here now.